So just chess. We're going to play a little bit of every time control up to 10 minutes, and that's really it. So clearly we need to play faster in the opening, and I feel like spending too much time in the opening really caused me to panic in like the middle game, and then I just ran out of time and I started blundering pieces. So I was going to play rook f7, but it's actually protected by the bishop, and also he has rook e1. I mean rook e8, which is just mate and 2. The only real move that keeps the game going is rook g8, but then he just goes rook e8. No, then he just goes f7 and then rook e8. And promotes the pawn. So, let's see. When I took the pawn on a7, he could have actually played c5 there instead of waiting for me to bring the bishop back, because that would have actually trapped the bishop. I did what I usually do when I'm on low time, which is panic. Like, I was trying to pre-move, but he's playing check, and then this just completely drops the pawn. He's completely winning, but he runs out of time first. Well, that worked out well. So I was trying to do something that you can do in like fast chess, which is bullet and blitz. It's just this only really works over the board though. You just give them free pieces, and then it takes them much longer to take a free piece than to just make a normal move over the board because they still have to hit the clock with their piece in their hand. I don't know, but it really only works over the board. So we're moving on to 2+1. Don't worry, we don't have 48 minutes to play 2+1. We're probably just only going to play like 3 games of 2+1. What is this opening? Probably need to study openings more. Because if this is actually like a thing, then I'm a little behind. What? Oh, I blundered a pawn. Could have gone to e7 to attack the a3 pawn. Okay, now I'm more confused. This is not a good position at all. He has like all the space. Guess I can bring the knight around maybe to d3, maybe. Okay, well now he's just kicking my queen around. How was I recording I mean, it's worth trying out. Yeah, there's just no point in continuing. Does this work? Whatever. It's bullet. And probably. Oh, okay. I was going to say I'm probably losing the knight after bishop e2. As we all saw last time, I tend to panic with low time, but I have more than the time I had for the entire previous segment of games. Drop the e-pawn, that's fine. I was considering sacrificing the exchange there more than I should have. Oh, I meant to go to f4. Okay, rook e3, pick up the pawn. Put the pawn on the dark square so the bishop can't take it. Just endgame stuff, you know. Okay, now I can sacrifice an exchange. Maybe I can't. Guess I can just go here. And come around. Since the bishop can't do anything about the a-pawn, all I have to do is hang out with the rook on g7 and e7, and, like, can't do anything about it. Oh, well, that does nothing at all. I wasn't going to go there anyways. What is he trying to do? Oh, should have paid more attention. I just dropped the other pawn. Needs to make sure not to get into a rook versus bishop pawnless endgame. Oh, right, the bishop's attacked, of course. Okay, now he sacks that, and now I just pick up the pawn. I don't even need the pawns. Whatever. Now I can... Oh. no more 2+1 game. Does he know the opening? He does. Interesting. This is like almost symmetrical. Okay, I kind of want him to take. It's not tact. Oh. No, bishop takes c3 would have won the game. g4, bishop c3, pawn c3, rook e2, gh5. That doesn't look like a good position. I don't want to rely on my knight because it's attacked. What is that move? Why would you need a rook under our own 7th rank? Okay. See if he pays attention. Okay. Now I need to get my bishop back out and to kind of develop it again. Okay, that's helpful. Centralize the knight. Well, now my bishop just comes back out. Okay. See if I can get him pushing the pawn again. No. Well, at least at least the bishop has some sort of use. Ooh, I got him pushing the pawn. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Can I get him with knight f6? No, I can't. Challenge the pawn. Is my knight pinned? It might be. If I move it, takes. Yeah, it is. That's less than ideal. Ooh. I was just talking about that idea. Oh, man, I blundered a rook. Oh, I accidentally pre-moved that, but... And I blundered the rook again. Great. Great stuff. Okay, his bishop isn't really doing anything up there. Okay, blunder the pawn. Go here. I could go for a stalemate trap. Okay, well now I can't go there. Don't want rook d2. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to go for a stalemate trap or something. Yeah. Make sure my pawn's not moving anywhere. This pawn I really need to get rid of. Okay, well. How do I do this? Just get rid of all the pawns. Go there. Also, not very many 600 rated people can mate with 2 bishops in 30 seconds. Okay. Let's see if he knows his endgames. Okay. I should probably get myself in a corner or something. What is that? What? This is not 600 chess. Okay, you just pretty much just pre-move. Okay, I might go this way. Okay, there's a bishop there. I can try to set that up. Okay, if he promotes. Okay, well then I just have that move. Interesting. It's like a super stalemate trap. He's trying to promote all of his pawns. It's very easy to stalemate here. He's just going to keep promoting. What is this? Does he not know how to checkmate with 9? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, man. That's really what I thought. That's what I thought would happen. That's why you don't get a million queens. So what you need to do in this position is look for chess. For example, right here, 2 ways to mate in 1. Either queen to f1, because the bishop is on f4. You need to look for safe checks, because if you keep moving these queens, like that's a check. Pushing the pawn is not. I don't think that's going to happen when we have 60 minutes on the clock, though. But he has 32 seconds. He should, like, realistically not stalemate. Okay, well, I don't want to spend too much time, so I guess we could just go, like, 1 blitz game of each type, and then just 1 rapid game. Or maybe I could just... I don't want to waste too much time. Is the main thing. I guess we could just go for, like, 1 rapid game, and then maybe throw in some blitz games. Okay. Oh, I can't. Can I go e5? Yeah. Okay. Typical King's Indian stuff. F5, F5. Interesting. See, lots of people don't know the King's Indian really. And like, I'm playing it as black. And so they'll go into a separate line that's probably not the best line. But I don't know how to play against the line. Thanks for the piece, by the way. Okay. That's not ideal. He's leading the charge with the bishop, which is a little annoying. Can I sack a queen? I don't think I have the compensation to do that. It is a rapid game. Why am I playing so quickly? I think my brain just thinks we're still playing blitz. If I take and he takes my queen, well, that still doesn't give me anything. I don't think I have any compensation at all for that one. But also I need to somehow guard h7 again. I mean, I could just bring the king out and just get out of h7 stuff entirely. It's not really protected because the knight's pinned. And if I move the queen, then they can just trade off the knights. Guess I just moved the king. Yeah, that's completely free. Guess I just get out of the pin. It's a terrible move positionally. And of course I drop a queen. Okay. Why am I still playing exactly? Okay, I don't even know. Okay, go here, I guess. Why am I pre-moving? My brain thinks we're still in bullet, which is not helpful. I should probably, like, not play bullet before going, like, into 60-minute stuff. Uh-oh. What is that? Okay. You just go for crazy sacrifices because we're already down like 1,000,000 points of material. You better have calculated something for this. Because if this doesn't do anything, I'm going to feel pretty dumb for saying, what is that? What? Okay, now I'm more confused. Is it knight f7? Oh, okay, so he just wins the piece back. I don't think I can go to b3. I'm b6. I don't think I can go to... I think I can go to the first rank even less. Does he fall for it? Oh. Yeah. Okay, just block. Oh, it's another free piece. Alright. So let's see, what can I try here? What? There's probably a fork somewhere. Okay, so he pushes the pawn. And that was like the whole thing that I was trying to do. So I should definitely pay attention more. We're just going to go for 3 games of blitz, and then I'm going to cut off the one part. Yeah, you won't see it, but I'm going to cut out a part because I was doing something else. Well, you've probably already seen that I've cut it out, so I don't need to tell you. Okay. 3-minute billets, 1 game, maybe? Why have I gotten so many Scandinavians today? I don't typically play against a lot of Scandinavians. I typically get regular double king's pawn, or I get something like, occasionally I might get, like Scandinavian is typically something that I rarely get. Sometimes I might get it French. With black, I get a lot of Londons, and then I'm trying to play, a lot of times I'm trying to play, like I go knight f6 to set up a king's Indian, and then they literally just go for the London. Like, you have to worry about rook d8 or castle. No, you can't castle there. What am I thinking? Okay. I want to go bishop g5. Ooh. I feel like lots of people don't know that you can castle queenside because they keep like just wanting the castle, and then they can castle queenside the whole time. And then they like develop all their pieces just to castle kingside. And while they could have castled queenside, and the queenside was perfectly safe. It's like a lot of times. I'm probably missing a mate. Wait, is this mate? It might be mate. Yeah, he just has to throw all the pieces in front. It's mate. Come on, we don't have all day. Okay, now just take it. Okay, we're going to go for 3+2 and a 5+0 game, and then, yeah, that'll be it. See, this can take up to 10 minutes. This can take more than 10 minutes even, if we go for a really long game. See, when I go Roy Lopez, I don't really know. I just get all sorts of stuff. I don't think that's a free pawn, because I think I've gotten into this position before, and before I've taken the pawn and I've ended up losing a knight or something. Okay. I feel like lots of people don't know that doesn't actually do anything. Like, just go here and you have to take before you can put a knight on d5. It's the only annoying part about it. See, now I'm getting a knight on d5. Okay. If I take here, that's just inviting his knight to join. I guess I'll take here. Okay, now, a lot of times I've either done this or I've played against somebody who does this, and then they go queen g6 and you get forked on e7. But that's not happening today. Very surprisingly common mistake, actually. Okay. Wow. Bishop a7, right? Doesn't really do anything. But d4 and my bishop's not doing anything anymore. Guess I'll just kick the queen. Okay. Quite annoying move, actually. Guess I just try to get a pawn on f4 to trap the queen, which is probably never happening. Ooh. I just realized I could have got knight e7 double check. Hold on. This just trapped the... Oh, it's check, right? Wait, hold on. If he takes the rook, I trap the queen. Oh, don't remove that. Okay, I don't even know how to... What is even happening? Okay, so I've trapped the queen in the most messed up way possible. Oh, okay, well that just messes it up. Well, I guess I just take here. I just take with the pawn. I think, is the rook better? I don't know. Or is it the bishop? A case could be made for any of those pieces, which is kind of annoying. I guess I'll just take. Okay, kick the rook. I know there's a knight hanging on a8, but the f-pawn is the most valuable pawn right now. What? Oh, it's to get the knight back. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm not down any material at all. I'm probably about, yeah. Can I set up a king mate? Hold on. Threatened mate. Rook h8 is mate. Ooh. Okay. One more game. It'll be 5+0, and then that's it. I just didn't know what to add on. We'll probably finish like at the end of the hour. And also I'm running out of battery, but we don't talk about that. So This is what I typical. What is this? Never mind, this is not what I typically get because nobody plays F5 ever. I don't even know what this is. I'm just not going to question it. Like, sometimes I get E4, E5, knight F3, and then they play F6, and then I take on E5. But, like, they never play F5. I've pretty much never gotten pawn F5. I think they're, like, trying to play a King's Gambit as black, which doesn't really exist. Oh, guards the pawn. Take. Yes, take back with the pawn, or else I win a pawn. Okay. I guess I just get castled. See, his king side is completely busted. And there's an open key file, so I should probably go queen side. Now, I attacked the queen with check, so bishop b4 is an idea. Okay. It's probably going to push at this rate. Okay, so... Okay, I'm starting to get somewhat suspicious. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seconds on that. Okay, yeah, never mind. Plays that instantly. What is this? See, I'm not down any material, but I don't know how to play this. Okay. Probably should have thought of that one. Okay, that pawn's still pinned. Let's go e4. Okay, take here. Oh, I dropped another rook. No, wait, no, the queen's attacked. Okay. Okay, so both rooks are attacked. Okay, take with the rooks. I'm not losing any more rooks. Take. Oh, I could have taken the rook. Rook was hanging. Okay. Well, if neither of us noticed that, does he notice it now? Okay. So when it's hanging, it's not noticed, and when it's not, it is noticed. Sorry, when it's hanging, it's noticed, and when it's not, it's not. Here, I guess. Okay. Oh. Oh. Yay, we won. Okay, I need to go edit this, and I'll see you tomorrow probably. We're probably playing in United States Chess Federation rated tournament online. Why is my streak 0? My streak is 31. Anyways. I'll see you tomorrow, I guess. Bye.